30 projections in 30 days going into the 2024 regular season for the New York Mets as we continue our month-long deep dive into the Mets' 40-man roster. Today we are talking about one of the additions this offseason, Joey Wendle. As one of the first additions this offseason, Joey Wendle had an abysmal 2023 season, slashing .212, .248, .306 with 2 homers and a 47 weighted runs created plus in 318 plate appearances. Replacing the likes of Luis Guillorme, Wendle is not an offensive-minded player by any means in terms of pitch selection or recognition, bat speed, or any sort of power. Year in and year out, landing him in the bottom 10% in average exit velocity, max exit velocity, hard hit rate, and barrel rate. Wendle provides value with his defensive versatility as a plus at all 4 infield positions, plus speed and base running. After signing a 1-year, $2 million deal this offseason, Wendle is now 34 years old and is expected to be on the Mets' opening day bench as an infield depth option.
Wendle is ultimately a Guillorme replacement. He's going to be a utility guy. Someone is hurt. Someone needs a day off in the infield. He's going to play there. The Mets don't really have other infielders on the active roster, it seems. A lot of these guys are going to be outfielders, DHs, what have you. So that's really what he's here to do. They're hoping that he could kind of be a little closer to a 2021 guy who was an all-star. But ultimately, Wendle, like I said, he's giving you a plus glove. He's giving you a much better base run than Luis Guillorme was. I think that's not talked about enough. Guillorme was absolutely abysmal on the bases. Trust me, this is a big improvement in that. That's the only thing there's a big improvement from. But just a guy that kind of plays everywhere, tough out. He's going to work some counts. He's not 3 pitches and go sit down. He's going to work some ABs, put the ball in play. He's going to try to give you some kind of productive at-bats, even if the overall results aren't there. That's just kind of what he does.
No power, no actual good contact. Doesn't wear batting gloves. Looks weird. 35 years old. Trash. Never has hit for power. Going for Tampa Bay. Still can't hit for power. Only been league average hitter like once in his career. And he's dog shit.
Well, that was in record time. I mean, out of all of the offseason moves that they have made, this was the one that I just didn't get, still don't understand it. I feel like I wanted an upgrade from Luis Guillorme, and now you're kind of just in the same boat as Luis Guillorme. Awful batted ball data, no real power. The only thing that he does better than Luis Guillorme is speed, which maybe it does provide some value. Overall, I just don't think this is the good enough player. It just doesn't really move the needle at all. And that's probably something that you expect from a bench piece. And that's kind of just how I see Joey Wendle. Signing him to a 1-year, $2 million deal, it just seems like with Wendle, again, they're just giving a leash and they're giving the opportunities to Jet Williams, to Luis Angel Acuna, all of these infield options that are young. I hope that he does not get that much playing time, but he's a utility piece, versatility there, but overall as an offensive threat, he is no offensive threat at all. As for his projections, I just want to remind everybody that projections are not predictions. They are benchmarks of the player's current specific percentile outcome based on predictive data and results. For my projections, I decided to go with, in my opinion, the player's current 75th percentile outcome. Although a majority of player projections are usually from the 50th, I personally wanted to have a median between sustainability and upside. It also gives you a decent look as to who I am high on and who I am low on going into 2024. As for Joey Wendle, I have him at 286 plate appearances, slashing .228, .283, .350 with 2 homers, 24 runs batted in, a 78 weighted runs created plus, and a wins above replacement of 0.1.
If he hits 2 homers, I think I'll make a bet. If this dude hits 2 home runs with the New York Mets, I'll eat a salad all live on stream for Mets Weekly because I don't see this guy lifting a baseball more than like 2 feet. So, if he hits 2 homers, whoop-de-doo. The batting average, he's a below average hitter, so 78 WRC plus. He is what he is. He's Luis Guillorme without a beard or hair.
It's similar to what he's been the past couple of years. He's going to be 34, so I don't expect him all of a sudden becoming great at that age. So that seems about right.
I just don't think there's really much to say about him. He's going to be coming off the bench. He's going to be on the opening day roster. providing you versatility, and that's pretty much it. It definitely seems like the main focus as to bringing in Joey Wendle was the run prevention, which he does play multiple positions plus defensively. So as for Joey Wendle, I'm not really expecting much. To be honest, I do expect this guy to be off the team some point during the season. I'm not really expecting him to make that big of an impact. If he does, he'll shut us up completely. And like Andrew just said, 2 homers, he'll eat a salad. If he gives me 5 homers, I'll get a Joey Wendle jersey and I'll wear it on stream 3 times. That's literally how confident I am in Joey Wendle not contributing at all at the major league level for the Mets this season.
Yeah, I don't think I have a bet.
What if he hits more home runs than Jeff McNeil?
That would be pretty bad. That would be rough. Well, that's when Joey Wendle will just take his job.
That's when you send McNeil out of here, right?
Yeah.
Can we all agree that?
If he has more runs, then Wendle just took his job.
That's an era of McNeil I do not want to see at all, whether I like him or not.